What's up? No matter how great you think Floyd Mayweather is, and welcome to the Nate Jones story. Don't forget to subscribe to the page, hit that notification bell. There was all of this hard work before the millions of dollars that you see before you and getting themselves out. He motivated himself. But you have to be open to listen, to knowledge, to training. You have to buy in. There was an order, there was a system. He knew how to entertain and get on camera and say certain things to get the people on his side or to get right to galvanize the people. He's like, I can eat what I want and still work out. He kept his body as a fine-tuned machine. But one thing he was always going to do was keep himself ready. He wasn't going to defeat himself. He wasn't going to take shortcuts. He wasn't going to drink alcohol. He wasn't going to do drugs. He wasn't going to, no matter how much money it was, he wasn't going to defeat himself. And that's a key factor all you young fighters need to understand out there. You don't want to defeat yourself. And when you got people like Nate the Snake Jones who know this game, know it back and forth, there's no way you won't know yourself. There's no way you won't have the knowledge for any situation and circumstance you're going through in the ring. But you have to connect to your trainers. You have to connect to the ones that you give that trust to. They're not there to just give you advice in the corner and all of this stuff. No, it's a lifetime experience. Look at some of the greatest trainers in the game. You know, Thomas Hearns is living with Emmanuel Stewart. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you need to move in with your trainers, but y'all need to be in so much unison that it can't even break that bond. And that's what's wrong with a lot of people just use trainers as hired guns instead of and it just don't work that way. You have to build with your fighter. They have to trust and buy into what it is that you're bringing to the table fully. It's like, look, connect with me. Know, like, you'll know when it's time to do this, do that. Trust me. I know it's going to work. Especially when they're teaching you and you feel the teaching taking place, like you're learning something that you never knew and wasn't taught. And there's no feeling like that in the world when you think you know something and you run into something you didn't know and go, whoa, I just learned something new. And you're right. Just this little bitty thing has just changed my life completely. So you want to always make sure you're doing the right things in the ring, outside the ring, 24/7. Floyd Mayweather was an exemplary athlete. I mean, God-given talent. Boxing was his life. He's been around it since a kid. Um, so for him to maintain that discipline from a child all the way into his adult life is remarkable. I'm more impressed with the way he's kept his discipline than anybody can say about anything else. The fact that he kept his discipline and he remained like, I'm gonna be unscathed. I'm not gonna start going into crazy drinking even when I'm outside the ring. Nothing to go into no crazy drug habits. I'm gonna stay me. Well, it's difficult, you know, when you try to get for a a fight that's going to take a lot out of you. Will Floyd return again? Absolutely not. Floyd Mayweather is done fighting, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, from a professional, like in the ring for world titles and stuff like that. Now you'll see him do celebrity matches and stuff like that, but he's done boxing. I mean, he has more to offer sports outside the ring, or mostly down the line. I don't see Floyd going broke. Like I don't. A lot of people ask me a lot of questions here on the Nate Jones story, but I don't see Floyd Mayweather going broke, bro. I don't. He's vested in way too much high quality real estate. Most of us don't have the means to do that. He has believed in Al Heyman, and Al Heyman's not going to let his top athlete go broke. No, I just don't see that happening. So if there's restructuring that has to happen, then it would happen. But I just can't see that really going in the direction that it's going. And plus, Floyd has, touched some of the most wealthiest people in the world. So I can't really see it going that way. Ooh, here. Boom. Floyd was very sharp in this fight for as long as it lasted. You see what he's doing right now? You see how he's always in position? Just by taking little short steps. Look at the footwork. Victor Ortiz's feet is all over the place. He's squared up. Some of the times he could easily have gotten dropped just with a couple of shots. Feet is too wide apart. Now, look where Victor strikes from. He comes in. He's ready to be offensive. Floyd is ready to be defensive. Tried to counter him with a hook. Floyd's going to get back because he wants to get in position. Let him shoot his shots and shoot his load. He's mostly hitting arms, hitting back, not really hitting too much of anything. He's missed there. That's missed. And he's out of frustration. He spears Floyd, jumps in with his head. And Floyd is like, what the hell did this boy just do to me? Did you just spear me with your head? What the hell wrong with you, boy? And then out of it immediately, he just, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry. Tries to kiss him on the cheek. I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry. I just lost myself. So he gets an immediate point deduction for the headbutt. Now, young fighters, watch this, because a lot of people seem to believe that this was Floyd's like, it's a dirty shot. This is something you need to know from the game. To protect yourself at all times, always protect yourself at all times. But when the referee does this motion, the fight is back going. See, when he does this, when he puts his hands together and go, boom, like that, he looked at the timekeeper, they're back fighting. Victor is still apologizing. He's already apologized. Floyd don't have to apologize to you no more. Fight's back going on. Boom, there's a left hook. Boom, there's a right hand. Victor Ortiz made the wrong mistake. That is a legal punch. That is extremely legal. The fight was commenced. The referee waved his hands together to bring the fighters back together to start the matchup. He did not have to touch Victor Ortiz's gloves again in the middle of the ring. He got hit with a left hook. He looked to the referee with his hands down, did not protect himself at all times. Got caught with a 1-2 and got himself knocked out cold. Left hook, right hand. So as you can see, I want to say shouts out to everybody out there. Don't forget to join the memberships and become a member to the Nate Jones Story. You just saw a very teachable moment here that you should learn from. That wasn't a dirty shot from Floyd Mayweather. It was a clean shot from Floyd Mayweather. So absolutely. We'll talk about other things later on. But as of right now, it is what it is. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I'm out.